sort of stumbled into acting kind of, when I was going to school in New York, and I knew I was interested in film. I was in film school, but that was kind of an afterthought, It was just, it all kind of just came to me. I really believe in just following what you instinctively feel, and then just working hard once you're, in a position that feels right.
I did a little bit of community theater when I was younger, and I thought it was utterly terrifying, like terrifying to go out on the stage. But then once you start to speak or to dance or to sing or whatever it is you're doing, then it's kind of exhilarating. I remember having that feeling even when I was little. So, or comfortable. It's like exhilarating and comfortable at the same time, or it starts to feel that way once you get over the absolute terror and fear. A lot of actors are shy, as it turns out. But I mean, it makes sense in a way, because it is, I think, an outlet for people to, invest themselves in something and, express something in a certain way, that they probably don't in their real lives.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just kind of jump right into it with a film typically, or I mean, sometimes you have a little rehearsal time. I think we did like 2 days on our stuff, so, but I don't know, at least it's a sort of a limited amount of material, you just kind of figure out what you're going to do from A to Z, and with television it's a longer process, it's ongoing, so there would be no way to do that.
Yes, I think there's a certain amount of even a focus that you have to sort of get good shots and to sort of maintain yourself, keep yourself healthy, even though you're supposed to be quite thin, And I always, while there were sort of negative things that I heard during that time, and I was, 16, and they would say, my agent or, someone would tell me that I needed to, lose weight or something, I just kind of blocked out anything negative that I would hear, and would focus on the positive. The fact that I was, working, I couldn't work more because I was in high school as well. So I think that was actually a good skill to develop, to sort of block out the negative to a certain extent and just, hear it, but then kind of move forward without it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't always go from one job to the next. A lot of time you have, several months in between, and you're not sure what you'll be doing. It's always kind of a surprise. So
I had sort of modeled in New York since the age of 14, and when I went to NYU, I had an agent there that was kind of starting to send me out on some auditions. They were sending all the girls out on a handful of auditions, and so I was in film school, and I'd heard from one of the other girls that she was taking an acting class at Stella Adler's conservatory, where a film student was allowed to sort of film the classes, like do the camera work, and then the acting students could watch their scenes back. And so I did that. I signed up to work the camera, and I just found myself watching their scenes and getting my own ideas about how I would maybe do the scenes in my own way. And so then when I would go on these auditions that I happened to be going on, I got to kind of try out my ideas, and that's literally how it just kind of happened.